Hey everyone, it's me, DramatiSim, and welcome back to my channel for another episode of The Sims 2 Let's Play Strangetown Season 2. We're back with the Beaker family, kicking off round 2 strong. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support during round 1. I am so excited. I'm so glad you're also so excited. There's a lot of drama that's gonna happen, and I'm ready to get right into it. We saw the Beakers make an appearance in a lot of the other households that we played in round 1, and so we're gonna keep moving ahead. Loki is currently working on some experimentation with poor Chloe. He right now is absorbing skill from Chloe, which is awful. Like, she's in a lot of pain right now. This is not fun, and he is creepy, to say the least. But he's absorbing some skill off of her. Ew! And she runs away all scared and terrified. I wonder what he got off of her. It seems he got maybe a logic. I'm not exactly sure what he got. I think he got a little bit of cleaning or something. So, great fun, wonderful stuff right there. Gonna pop that back where it belongs. So Loki is feeling very confident right now. He is in a great mood. He has a lot of progress happening right now with his experimentations. He's also been working on his robotics badge. I think something really cool for him would be him making an servo bot, because I think that would be something that he would definitely be into. But also him working on the medicine thing, and potentially also the medicine thing. That's the surgery table. I meant him getting the medicine maker, which I can't remember. Oh, it's right here. I think we used to have it and I got rid of it. But I think he should definitely be using that as well. It is also like part of his career track, because this is science, I believe, right? Yeah, that's the science one. So he can make some venison, and he can make a virus that like wipes out the whole town, which would be very not good. I believe that can be super deadly. Not sure if I want to get into that with him or what he's going to do. I don't know. I'm nervous. But anyways, he's feeling super confident right now. He actually got so cocky as to actually bring Chloe to meet the new neighbors, the Kim family, who are washed up actors. And Chloe was actually quite subdued. She was like not saying anything, not doing anything, and Loki thinks that she pretty much has resigned herself to being here and kind of living in this house. But Chloe is actually just biding her time. She has a lot of wants and love wants for it being spring mostly, but really she's thinking about Rip Grunt right now. She feels like Rip Grunt could be the person that really saves her through this. I don't know why you followed the nanny all the way upstairs, and there's a perfectly good toilet down here. So, oh god, I'm just clicking all the wrong things. Come downstairs and use that. And she does want to call Rip, but she does need to sneak it, because obviously she doesn't have a cell phone anymore, and Loki can totally see her doing the stuff. I'm just going to ignore the chance cards for work, because that's not part of the thing today. Today, what is going to happen is, if you remember when we played Vidcund Curious's house, that he and Loki are actually very close friends. They have like 100 relationship. They're best friends for life. It's kind of crazy because Vidcund really doesn't like Loki and actually just wants to steal his wife from him, Cerce Beaker, but Cerce doesn't really like Vidcund or really remember him, actually. So joke's on Vidcund. But Vidcund knows what Loki is doing to an extent. He's heard rumors, and he just feels like he could help Loki out, and so he's inviting him over. And I actually meant to invite over his wife as well, or sorry, his fiance, Marsha Fuchs. But I can use the sim blender to do that handy dandy sim blender where you're just gonna teleport her. Marsha Fuchs. Cool. Okay, so she's here, and apparently Marjorie's doing very well in school. Great. We're gonna come greet Vidcund. And we're doing a nice hug in the corner. Isn't that lovely? But let's come over. I wish we could do groups like in Sims 4, because that would be super handy. I just want to make sure that everyone's in the same area. So Vidcund's going to walk in right now, and we're going to come and bring him into our experimentation area. This music needs to actually be turned off because it's just too much right now. And we're going to call over Vidcund, and then we're going to call over Marsha. Oh, and Marjorie brought over Justin Kim. Isn't that nice? It's also MX001's birthday today, so that's going to be interesting because Loki actually wants to see how she ages up with a bad aspiration, which is going to be, I mean, he already knows that from Nervous Subject, but the man, you know, you can't just do one experiment. So him and Vidcund are going to talk. I think he's going to impart some knowledge to him as well. Just kind of discuss their experimentations and whatnot. And Vidcund is like, you know, kind of blowing up his blowing smoke up his butt, for lack of a better word or phrase. And Vidcund's like, wow, like I didn't know all this stuff. And Loki's like, yeah, man, like da-da. I don't know what he's saying. Da-da-da-da. I'm a great storyteller. Okay. But Vidcund actually says to Loki, he says, I know you're doing a lot of experimentation right now, and my fiance has expressed interest in, you know, helping out Winky Face. And Loki's like, man, are you sure? Like, this stuff, like, there's kind of no going back. And Vidcund says, you know, do what you need to with her, and let me know how that goes. And Loki says, okay, man. So, essentially, Marsha's being thrown into this household and is being, and she's a little confused. She's like, what do you mean I'm going to come over and do this? She gets kind of coaxed over by Loki and Vidcund, and he comes over and he kind of like butters her up a little bit just to kind of put her guard down for a minute, but he wants her to be, you know, be doing a thing. So he's like, can you go make some of this medicine for me? Which I believe will get her sick. But she's like, okay, I can make some medicine. That's not a problem. And oh my god, Cerce's getting promoted to level 9 in the medicine career. She's very, very happy about that. But as she comes in, Marsha is led to... Uh-oh. Did you do something wrong? I don't know what she did, but she got very upset at the medicine machine. She's going to come and try to eat the cowplant. She's being told or coaxed. Kind of not really sure what's going on, but she is intrigued at taking the cake. Oh! Oh my god, and he... I don't know why I'm laughing, because that's not really what needed to be done, but she died, and I lost all of my tombstones, did I? Oh, I think I kicked them out, but she's dead now, and Loki's gonna come take the milk, because obviously that's what he likes to do. Prolonging his life so that he can continue these experiments is his thing to get done, and such a strange thing. And the cowplant is extremely happy. And he's gonna go ahead and feed him just one more time, just to make him a happy thing. But we drank Marsha, and Marsha's all gone, and Cerce hears that, and I don't think Vidcund's very upset, which I'm honestly not surprised about, but he like, this was not part of the plan, and Cerce is not extremely happy about, you know, people being murdered on her lot. So she's gonna come over and just check in on Vidcund, and Vidcund's really happy about that, because he obviously wanted her to show interest in him and concern and that kind of stuff, and she's obviously concerned to a degree, but you know, it's more like she's just like, are you sure you're okay? We're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to everyone after that, because Cerce is actually really mad. And okay, so she's like super mad at him right now, and she wants to really argue with him, and figure, apparently insulting him is an attraction to her, but she really wants to give him a piece of her mind. Like, she's stomping down these stairs and she's not having it. Stomping down these stairs, like, she's livid. She's absolutely livid with him. And he's like, I'm hungry, oh my gosh. But she's so mad at him. And he's none too happy with her either. And he's like, you know what? I'm tired of your nonsense. And Cerce says, like, you know, I don't want to subject our daughter to this kind of evilness, and I'm going to take her, and I'm going to leave. And Loki's like, yeah, like trying to call her out on her bluff, like, yeah, okay, sweet thing, like, yeah, sure you're going to leave. Sorry, I clicked off. But yeah, so he's like calling her out on her nonsense, and she goes over to Marjorie, who is upset that her parents are fighting, obviously. But Cerce comes up to Marjorie's room and kind of tell her, like, look, honey, we're gonna pack up and we're going to be getting going. And she's like, Mom, what do you mean, like, get going? I don't understand. Like, I want to stay here, and I want to stay here with Dad. And Cerce says, we're gonna see your dad really soon. We're just gonna go on a little vacation. And Marjorie's a smart girl. She's like, she has actually a very high logic skill point. But she knows that something was going on with her parents, and so she kind of like is like, hey Mom, yeah, I'll pack up, but I don't think she's gonna do it. No. Oh, Rip calling and Loki answered the phone. That's no good. And he's gonna definitely come over and be like, why was Rip asking for you? He's not, like, no one should know that you're here, besides like the Kim family. And Chloe's like trying to like brush it off, like, oh honey, it's like, it's nothing, it's nothing at all. And Loki just kind of walks away, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so screwed. What is gonna happen? There's so much going on. Meanwhile, Cerce is upstairs. She's showering, cleaning herself off. She's coming over to the dresser and, I guess, like, packing her things and focusing on that, trying to put some things together. And Marjorie's up here kind of talking with her dad, and she's like, Dad, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go away. And he's like, what do you mean go away? And Marjorie's like, Mom wants to take me away, and I want to stay here with you. And he's like, he's like, baby princess, girl, muffin cakes, sweet pea, you just go to sleep and Daddy will take care of everything. And Marjorie's like, okay, Dad, and runs like up the stairs to do that. And Loki is I do need to get his aspiration up a little bit very quickly. We're just gonna stargaze, but he's gonna come over and make Cerce stay. So we're gonna absorb some aspiration from her. And she's like, what are you doing with that thing? And he's like, Baha, you think you can leave me? And she's like, no, my God. And she is told she needs to stay. And he's like, I don't care at all about you. And he's kind of actually furious with her too. And he like, oh my God, he's actually very mad at her. He's like, how dare you try and leave me? You are gonna stay in this house. You don't get to go anywhere. You don't have to have a say. And Chloe is freaking out because Cerce is obviously not on the same page with her either. And Chloe kind of comes over to comfort her a little bit. But Cerce is not in a good headspace. Loki's super, super pissed. He's like, I will feed you to this cowplant. And you don't want that. And Cerce is terrified for her life. She can't get away right now. Chloe can't get away right now. But she's like, I have a plan. The issue is the phone is in the kitchen, and the kitchen is where Loki is right now. So we got to kind of wait for him to go to sleep and try and sneak a phone call in. But this is all getting really, really crazy. And I don't know where this child is. She's down here. But Loki is not wasting any time. It's like 1 in the morning, but he wants to see MX001 age up poorly. And Chloe's like, what do you mean age up poorly? And he calls over Chloe and Cerce, and he wants them to see MX001 age up poorly, no party, no nothing. Just all of this and a stinky diaper. And the women are both like, what is going on? Like, for what? This is for what? I don't know. But he's excited to see the issues. He's like, wow, I can't believe that happened. She's all the way in the negative. She grew up very badly. Marsha died and she's like confused. She also looks awful. She smells. She's not happy. And you know what? He's gonna also like goose Chloe in front and kind of make out with her too. And Chloe and Cerce doesn't seem to really care right now, but she's just like mad and upset and everything. And I don't know what's gonna happen. Cerce needs to figure out what to do, how to leave, because she wanted to obviously take her daughter with her, but Marjorie essentially tattled on her mom and got her into this huge predicament now, where she is now also stuck and also trapped and unsure of where to go or what to do. And Loki is just, he's excited about that the experiment seemed to go so well, and kind of celebrating with Chloe, and Chloe doesn't really like it all that much, but she's like, you know what, like, I'll let him do his thing. He's gonna run upstairs and he's telling Chloe to, you know, for her to go. But it's 3 in the morning. She can't really call Rip right now. It's a little too late. But she's going to aim to do it first thing in the morning and see if she can get him to help her out. But things are kind of a hot mess right now, and this is where I'm going to wrap up the part. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video, enjoying this series. If you did, give this video a fat thumbs up, subscribe for more as I put them out kind of when I can. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, because things are getting really intense, and this was a lot all in one go, and I'm I'm uncomfortable. So kind of hope you guys are uncomfortable too, because that's what I was aiming for. Let me know your ideas, suggestions, and thoughts down below in the comment section. I always do love to hear them and read them. And yeah, I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Bye, guys.